Just off the Orange Freeway, there's a look at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, man, I really like the pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Chris Taylor is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. He's set and the pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Now here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Stepping in now is the leadoff man, Cameron Maybin, as he'll get us started here in the home half of the first.
Right fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Lays off 1-0. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game, because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Here it comes on 3-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. Into the windup and the pitch. Ben Revere stands in as he looks at a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a line drive. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge. That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone. Here's Albert now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yunel Escobar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jeffrey Marte, batting just a notch below 300 so far in the season. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Batting seventh.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Too low, 1-0.
Man, he's really struggling. He's laboring out there already. He's already given up a bunch of runs. Now, I know you have to go ahead and you don't want to get in that bullpen too early, but I'm just curious, how long can the leash possibly be?
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Gonzalez is over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Justin Turner, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out.
Number 35.
Striding into the box, number 35. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. In there, strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Mark Reynolds. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Swing and a liner. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Maben calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Reynolds in foul ground. And no, they can't get there. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Taylor's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting ninth.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Reynolds there to put it away for out number 2.
The right fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Cameron Maben. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he takes ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Now batting.
Here's Ben Revere. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Here's the 1-1 delivery. On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. Turner will put this one away, and the side is retired. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. The 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting 8.
In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Takes this the other way to right, and there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Swinging a soft liner, but this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Revere is under it, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at bat, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Line drive snagged on a short hop, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Albert Pujols. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And now a swing and a miss by Pujols as they punch him out, and that's a big out
Now
number
batting,
2.
Second baseman, Yunel Escobar.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing. I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Lays off 2-2 now. And now pitch on the way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's another 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ready now, Chris Taylor comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chris
He
Taylor.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Simmons is there. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Riding in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off there 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pujols on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jeffrey Marte. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And another foul ball. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. This is fouled back and out of play into the VIP seats behind home plate. Here it comes, 0-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. And Reynolds will look this one in for the first out. Here's C.J. Cron now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
And, boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Into the box now, Carlos Perez, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. In the dirt, and now let's see. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So digging in now, number 35 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full. 3-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone to lead off the inning. Into the box now, Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Designated hitter.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Trevor Story goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of it. Here's Cameron Maybin now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Right fielder, Cameron Maybin.
A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Ben Revere. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Revere.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. On its way is pitch number 75. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Ready once again, Mike Trout. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Forsythe. On to Reynolds, and they turn it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. 0-1, here's the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, man. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Striding in once again, Chris Taylor.
4.
It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Taylor.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And this is taken in out there in foul territory with the runner tagging from second. And Maben's throw not in time. He's in there at third.
Now batting.
Here's Cargo,
Right
Carlos
fielder.
Gonzalez.
Carlos
He's 0 for 2
Gonzalez.
thus far in this one. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Here's Albert now. 0 for 1 for him here in this
leading
one.
off for the Halo. First baseman, Albert Pujols.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Pujols on his way to second now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Into the box,
Up next for the Angels,
Yunel Escobar.
second
A hit in
baseman,
2 tries so
Yunel
far. Carlos
Escobar.
Estevez.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 54, Carlos Estevez.
And we'll have a pinch runner here as they'll
number
look.
0, Mariano Boroa.
Tapper right back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in once again. Jeffrey Marte. He comes in 1 for. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. That's wide, 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Nope. 3-0. C.J. Cron will be next. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
For the Angels, designated hitter.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. In the dirt. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Digging in to try to
for the
Justin
Rockies.
Turner. He'll be
Third
tasked
baseman,
with starting.
Justin Turner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Look out. 2-0 now. 3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, number 35. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Taken in by Simmons. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready once again, Mark Reynolds. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And here's a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Reynolds here, 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them.
And we'll have to leave it there as the plate. Striding into the box, Andrelton Simmons.
And leading off for the
He
Halo.
comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. Ready for another shot now, Carlos Perez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Mike Dunn takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. In there at the knees, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cameron Maben is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Right fielder, Cameron.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's in there, base hit. Here's Ben Revere, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Maben on the run. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, I doubt he's going to look back at that swing when he's reviewing the video of his at-bats tomorrow.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another chance? Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Trout ranging back. He makes the catch. What a play on the. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Takes this the other way to right. Gonzalez is there, one away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Luis Valbuena. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. At the plate, Yunel Escobar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A cold strike on the inside corner. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him swing. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 4.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that misses for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Just missing here, 2-0. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. On the ground up the middle. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game. In now, Carlos Gonzalez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And that misses ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout on the run. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance. Kept the opposition at bay. And as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding in this one. I mean, we talked about his dominance throughout the game, and he allowed only 1 run. So to me, there's no doubt he was the story here.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,050. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.
first opened in the year 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's
Leading
the
off
home
tonight for
opener for
Colorado,
2017
center fielder.
between the Colorado Rockies and the Houston Astros. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now batting,
tonight,
Chris Taylor.
shortstop.
He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he misses 2-1. And the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Reddick, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Hit to third. Bregman has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in now, Ian Desmond. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
Throw on to first gets him in the side. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the
0-1's the count.
first strike. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Into the box, Carlos Correa. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ichiro has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, George Springer. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Desmond ranging into the outfield. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding into the box, Justin Turner. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. So striding forward now, number 35. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman gloves it to second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And in steps the dangerous Ichiro. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he got a big double play ball right there, but look, he's not out of the woods yet. Still got that runner at third base, so he's got to stay locked in, come back with another pitch, and he might get out of that jam that you thought no way possible when he got into it.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. And ball 3 now to Ichiro. Be careful, 3-1. Softly on a line to third, but little. Striding in, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Forsythe will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Standing in, Josh Reddick, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ground ball right into the shift. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Carlos Beltran. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And the Astros have their first hit of the contest. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Number 35 retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. At the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Jonathan Lucroy.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. Lucroy will take the turn and head for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Into the box now, Logan Forsythe. The average coming in just shy of 200, so maybe a hit or two in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. Ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That was two very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed, but he had the patience to lay off them.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Dahl. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lined hard toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Pitch inside the throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Third baseman.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Forsythe backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting ninth.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Popped high in the air. Taylor is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Back to the top of the order now. And striding in, their speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the end. Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Chris Taylor.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Ian Desmond comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ground ball left side. Altuve for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, number 35.
Here comes the first pitch. Number 35 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. For Turner, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Here's a pop-up now. Keuchel is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The 4th inning, the shortstop.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
Center fielder,
now at the plate,
4.
George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a ball 1-0. Oh, forget about this one. Booey. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. He singled his last time up. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the throw in gets away from him. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. He's ready. Now the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled at the plate. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And no one will get this one.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Beltran comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Hit hard up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe.
Second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. No runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Here's another 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Designated hitter.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field, but that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple. So striding in, Brian McCann. He popped out in his first trip. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. There's that slider truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. 2-2, here it is. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Number 35 comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ball's in pursuit. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Dahl. And the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, David Dahl. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. A hit in 2 tries so far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The first baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Ian Desmond. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Justin Turner. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Correa onto the grass, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's George Springer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ringer.
Lifted into center field. On the run is Dahl. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he takes ball 1. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. That's inside. 2-0. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Striding in once again, Carlos Beltran. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. In the dirt here, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Hit in the air to center field. Moving under it, Dahl makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now in the box.
Leading off for the
Couple of
Rockies,
righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Number 35.
Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Correa scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Trevor Story. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. This one's down to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ichiro Suzuki. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Beltran is there, and he'll put it away to retire. Ready for another chance? Marwin Gonzalez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder has a beat on it. 1 away. Ready now, Alex Bregman. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Ichiro moving in. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 16.
Coming to the plate now, Brian McCann. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Chatwood has a play, but it's the catcher that gets there to haul it in. And the standing in. Jonathan Lucroy.
Catcher Jonathan Lucroy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Stepping
Second
into the
baseman.
box, Logan Forsythe. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Bregman is there. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Second baseman.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here's Carlos Correa now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Gloved by Taylor. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Digging in, George Springer. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off in the inning. Now to the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Chris Taylor.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping into the box, Ian Desmond. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it up.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Heading for second is Desmond. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Into the box now, Justin Turner.
Third baseman, Justin
Here's
Turner.
the first pitch to him. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Springer on the run. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Number 35.
Now at the plate, number 35. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Will Harris gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Now a long throw home. And he is in there. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So a
Up
runner at
next for
second,
Colorado.
2 down now,
Right fielder,
and in steps the
Ichiro
dangerous
Suzuki.
Ichiro.
Bench
Carlos
hitting for
Gonzalez
Colorado.
will be called
Number
upon
5.
here to hit with the game on the
Carlos
line.
Gonzalez.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a swing, and Gonzalez gets a hold of one, sending it out to deep left field. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't.
Well, this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
From the corner of 20th and Blake Street, so look at Coors Field in Denver. It's the home opener of this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Colorado Rockies. Stay tuned for Rockies baseball.
Leading off tonight for Tampa Bay, center fielder, number 39.
Kevin Kiermaier is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
And we are a long way from summer tonight, and even 40 degrees at first pitch. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gonzalez looks up. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Stepping up to the plate, Logan Morrison. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dahl arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Will Myers. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Very weakly on the ground. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Myers rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple. Now batting Brad Miller. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Number 35 is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, David.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
They are sizzling hot right now. They look as good as they're going to look probably all year. You don't put together streaks like this. They're looking for 10 games in a row. How many teams have the ability to do that? They're playing great ball right now. Man, are they fun to watch.
Slow grounder to first. He's got to hurry. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second.
Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. To short, hit hard. Duffy takes it in. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. First cuts for him.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Archer's ready. 1-0 on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that look.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Standing in, Matt Duffy. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Matt Duffy.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Here it comes. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number
Into the
17.
windup and the pitch.
Chris Herman
stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Number 35 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting 9th.
So stepping
pitcher,
in,
number 22.
Chris Archer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, strike one.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Matt, I like this at bat from the pitcher here. You know, he could have mailed it in. He had 2 outs. He walks to the plate, but now he's making him work. Gotta love that.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Forsythe ranging into the outfield. No. Digging in, Justin Turner. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Justin Turner.
And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Mark Reynolds.
Mark Reynolds is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it. Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Duffy is there on to first as Reynolds is a ground out victim here, 2 away.
Batting 6.
Now to the plate,
Left
number
fielder,
35.
number
He brings
35.
an average in the 260s into this one. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch. See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Batting 7th.
Into the box, Logan Forsythe. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. 1 strike now from Archer. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Archer comes set. 1-1 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Got him swinging, and that will end. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that is through into right field for a single. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jose Bautista. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Has a look, now the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Left fielder number 7.
First offering on its way. Logan Morrison is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at. He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation. And now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Will Myers stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And the pitch on 2-1. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strike? There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Going back is the left fielder. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Number 10, Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Number 35 is there, and he has it for the out. And he'll make it into third base as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away.
Brad
First pitch coming. Here it is. Brad Miller is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Duffy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Gonzalez. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. On to first is Batista, and there's one away. Striding in, Jeff Hoffman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Miller is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Striding in once again, Chris Herman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. The pitch. 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
You can bet they'd love ball four here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Waiting on it, the left fielder, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Chris Archer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Center fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
First offering on its way. Kevin Kiermaier is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Now the pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Dahl. And the inning is over. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. He's doing that in this game.
Line to the right side, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. And he'll get in there safely. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
In now, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
First baseman number 12.
Ready for another chance? Mark Reynolds. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 0-1 on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 down the third baseline. And no shot there for Bautista. It's a fair ball. So digging in now.
Number 35.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The runner scores from second. Reynolds rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Now in the box, Logan Forsythe. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's safe. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Ready now, Jeff Hoffman. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Digging in once again, Jose Bautista. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Bautista.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Dahl moving to his left, makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Logan Morrison comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Will Myers.
Now batting. Right fielder, Will
Ready
Myers.
to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
0-2, here it comes. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Ready once again, Corey Dickerson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. That gets down, he's got himself a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 5-4 game. Stepping in, Brad Miller. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Standing in, David Dahl. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Center fielder, David Dahl.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 1 strike now from Archer. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Now here's the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And another foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Into the box now, Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Stepping up now,
Third
Justin
baseman.
Turner. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit on the ground toward the left. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Matt Duffy.
Leading off with
He'll lead
Tampa
things
Bay.
off here in this
Shortstop.
one-run contest.
Matt Duffy.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it
Catcher.
again. Chris Herman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The
Ready
pitcher,
once
number
again.
22.
Chris Archer.
Chris
He comes in
Archer.
0 for 2 thus far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Here's Mark Reynolds.
Leading off for the
Action in the
Rockies.
Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
Reynolds.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone. Because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a
Number
strike.
35.
It might be good for him.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Dickerson. He can't get there as it falls in. Digging in
Now
once
batting.
again, Logan
Second
Forsythe.
baseman.
0 for 2 with a
Logan
couple of strikeouts
Forsythe.
for him so far. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Too high. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider
Now batting.
down and away right here.
Catcher.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Logan Forsythe goes down for the second out here in the bottom half.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is ready for another chance. Kevin
Leading off for the
Kiermaier.
Rays,
He'll be tasked
center
with starting
fielder,
things as we
Kevin
begin the 7th.
Kiermaier.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he'll get there as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff triple. Settling in now, Jose Bautista comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Mike Dunn comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Mike Dunn.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Dahl is going to get there, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. Digging in and looking for
Logan Morrison.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now here's the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box
The right
now,
fielder, number
Will
6.
Myers. He doubled
Will
earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that means that Corey Dickerson will bat with 2 out.
Corey Dickerson.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. First delivery to him on the way. Corey Dickerson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Turner in foul ground, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now batting, Mike Dunn. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Derek Dietrich is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Derek Dietrich.
This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Dahl. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Dickerson is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
The batter number 4.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now. That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Brad Miller stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Just a tick behind for a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Matt Duffy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up now, Chris Herman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the left fielder, and they can't run it down. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. And he'll get under it. Digging in now, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Right fielder.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Gonzalez.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Bautista is up with it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Justin Turner.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock. Digging in, Mark Reynolds. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch for a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
A fastball right over the outside corner. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Number 35 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Chris Archer. No hits in 3 tries. Malik Smith will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Chris Russin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Dahl. Well, range to his left and put it away. 2 down. So stepping in, Jose Bautista. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Tommy Hunter enters the game to finish.
Now pitching for Tampa Bay.
So striding in, and action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Two and 1. And the pitch on 2-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
52.
Standing in now, the pitcher, Chris Russin. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Trevor Story will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Fastball in there for a called strike. The average right at the 200 mark on the year. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Rockies find themselves down to their final strike now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Adrian, Boston will come on now and pinch run here. First delivery to him on the way.
Boston.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Two-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got.
And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. And the Rays offense tonight was led by the exploits of this man, Jose Bautista. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains, MLB The Show is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. It's Rockies baseball on the show,
Leading off for the
and
Dodgers,
it comes your way next.
Center fielder number 25, Charlie Blackmon.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Hit back up the middle. Taylor on the move. He's there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Corey Seager. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Liner towards second. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to. Ready now, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Chris
and a high
Taylor.
strike there, 0-1. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Chris Taylor sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. Peterson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Batting third.
So coming to the plate, Ian Desmond. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Got him swinging in the dirt, and that ends. Here's Nolan Arenado hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Nolan Arenado.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Here's Adrian now. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Number 35 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Peterson.
First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Looked to be right on that one, but he swings through it. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dahl moves over, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, number 35. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Second baseman.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Up top, it's 2-0. Kershaw into the windup. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
That's a pitch you can't miss right there. A changeup right in your wheelhouse.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Swings through the slider there.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Swinging a soft liner. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. In now is Yasiel Puig. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Clayton Kershaw comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now, and you got to really focus. I think more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball three. Charlie Blackmon will be next. Roll right back at him, and it hit him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Fastball called for strike two. 0-2, here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Blackman is under it. 1 out. Here's Ichiro now.
Right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And Ichiro can't make contact as he falls behind 0-2 now. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Batting ninth.
Kershaw into the windup. Here's the first pitch.
Gray.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And another foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, DJ
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Seager comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats. Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 20.
Striding in once again, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after him, being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Routine out there for Ichiro, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. This one's flared toward left center. Seager ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Ian Desmond. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager moving to his right. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side. Digging in to try it again. Adrian Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. Here's Jock Peterson now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Peterson.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. He pulls this one into right. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. The tag, and he is out. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
The catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Grandal. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So with 2 out here, Yasiel Puig gets a chance to bat this inning. At the plate, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yasiel Puig.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Forsythe is there, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Justin Turner. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Justin Turner.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Puig shading to his right. 1 out.
The batter.
Stepping in, number 35. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he takes ball 1. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. Digging in, Logan Forsythe. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter.
Stepping up now, Jonathan Lucroy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Kershaw comes set, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Blackman is under it, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Clayton Kershaw. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Now a hard liner, but foul. Grounded back up the middle, taken in by Forsythe. throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Center fielder number
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit out towards second. Forsythe is there, and the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And the changeup is way low that time. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The pitcher, John Gray.
John Gray is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Kershaw gets the sign. 1-1 on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much
line to shortstop. He's there to make the. Ready for another chance. Corey Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Corey Seager.
And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Taylor backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Third baseman Nolan.
Ready for another
Arenado.
shot now. Nolan Arenado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Moving under it, Dahl. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Adrian now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So digging in now, David Dahl. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Fielder, David Dahl.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Now
digging in once again, Ian Desmond. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound.